Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is for the end of October. Actually, there's no time restriction on this. I'm doing them the end of October. That's why I have all my Halloween stuff out. I'm using Halloween decks. This is, we're checking in. We're seeing what the challenge is at this time for you. This is relevant whenever you watch it. Then we're going to ask for Spirit's advice in dealing with the challenge. So let's see what we have, all right? This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Take it as it resonates. The Pack, Inner Work, Deep Connections, Soul Tribe. Ooh, nice. I like that. The Pack, Deep Connections, and Soul Tribe. Let's take you one. Oops. My troll fell over. Let's take you one of these. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. I hope this speaks to you. If you've never been here before, I do a lot of addressing or bringing to light things that need addressing. Not for everybody, I know, but this is a place where I encourage growth and expansion. And here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Number 30. I'm going to read this one. What the heck? I'm lost. What? Oh, realization. Here we go. It's right here. Realization, the card of the accomplishment of one's work, the realization of one's project, but also the comprehension of the entire process we are immersed in. Something with faraway roots has passed between our hands, infused emotions into our hearts, and finally bloomed like a flower in our mind and then in our work. We are made up of the same particles that make up any other atom in the universe. When we are moved by something, it is the universe that watches and is moved by itself, participating in this joyous merriment that was made possible only by the form, albeit a transitory one, that the Holy Mother has given us. The advice: it is time to understand the nature of your act, because realization is coming and results are near. The nature of your act. Understand the nature of your act. Interesting. Is there some, like maybe a way of doing things? We have inner work here. Connection, soul tribe. Interesting. You know what? I want to pull you one more card from this one. There it is. And then we're going to pull from the tarot. Meadow, success, blessing, and positivity. Connections, inner work. So there's perhaps inner work that needs to be done. There's always inner work that needs to be done, right? The reason, examining the reason as to why you do what you do. Maybe there's something that you do that you've been trying to change, but you're having difficulty. Let me, for Gemini, please. Get some cards from the tarot. These are my wizards. We have the Queen of Swords, very intellectual. Can be cold and indifferent. And the Magician. Wow, talk about opposite energies here. Oh, okay. So, analytical. But this is where you want to be. You want to be the magician. You want to create the magic. You want to pursue. You have a dream and a wish. We can't seem to overcome the mind, the intellectual, the analytical. Let me get some. That's too many cards, please. Let's get a few more cards there. On the challenge. Oh, we have the Three of Swords. A disruption. Chaos. Look at it. Working on something and it has completely been disrupted. Papers everywhere. Writing something and all the papers have gone flying and now you have to make heads or tails of it. It's in chaos. Interesting. Eight of Wands. But look at this one. Things are happening behind the scenes. Communication, movement toward you. These are magic wands being sent out to you to help you, to aid you. Too many cards. Can I get just a couple more cards on the challenge, please? And I think Six of Pentacles, reciprocal energy, equal give and take, balance. Ah, yes. You want to balance the intellect with the magic. Oh, God, you guys, why do you keep giving me so many cards? I do like that Sun card, though. And the World. Nice, okay. Let's get one more. We're not going to get one more, obviously. Okay. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I like that. Unstuck. Then we have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit in the reverse. I'm hearing something about passions and not giving into them. Not... What? What you desire, giving in to your desires and your passions is not a bad thing. It is not a negative thing. I don't know who that's for. And then the Hermit in the reverse. So it is not, so it's coming out of the solitude, coming out of solitude here. And not following your passions. You're being asked to free yourself, to come out of solitude, and to follow the passions, the desires, the dream, what it is you want to bring down to earth here. Let's, okay. I don't, there's an, you're having trouble getting over this. You're having trouble getting through this hurdle, this intellectual, creating balance, creating reciprocal energies, accepting help? What? Advice. Let's get 3 cards for, okay. Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. All right, all right. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Pouring out her emotions. Don't be run by your emotions. Let's clarify. We're going to clarify with the Jack-o'-lantern. Yep. Gemini, please, let's clarify. There are blessings coming your way. There's blessings to be had. But I think the following the intellect, being analytical, is hindering your movement forward, the flow. You're not going with the flow, perhaps being too analytical, trying to think things through, looking at it from an intellectual point of view and not allowing for the emotional side, maybe. Let's clarify. Seven of Swords, yeah. Analytical, analytical, analytical. Seven of Swords, analyzing, strategizing. Six of Swords in the reverse, which is causing non-movement. Causing non-movement. But the potential's there. Let's see. Five of Wands, yeah, it's an obstacle. Oh, Three of Wands. So it's keeping you from moving in your true desired direction and bringing your dreams into reality. Here. The Fool, yeah. Keeping you from taking a leap of faith, because it doesn't make sense. Sometimes we're called to take a leap of faith that doesn't make sense to us. It seems illogical. It's not the logical path to take. If we overanalyze, overthink, we can hold ourselves back. Justice. Nine of Cups. Keep us from the fulfillment. Justice. Look at things from an impartial perspective here. Try to detach the mind a little bit, maybe. It's like an intellectual battle within yourself, and it's causing this disruption, this chaos. Like an unorganized, chaotic atmosphere. Overthinking, overanalyzing, because you're being pulled in different directions. The World. There's an opportunity opening up for you. I have to cover her titties up. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Plant those seeds. The opportunity presents itself for you to step out of the same old cycle, step out of the analytical, logical thinking mind, assess the situation. Where is there prosperity and abundance to be had by following your dream? All right, it doesn't have to be logical. It doesn't have to make sense. Balance, reciprocal energy, equal give and take. Where can you invest? Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, where can you invest your energy where you get a return? What's working, what's not working? Okay, what's not working is trying to be too logical. What's not working is expecting everything to make sense. Sometimes we are asked to take a leap of faith based on our intuition, a nudge from source. And when we come from a place of being very intellectual, you know, and practical minded, it can be difficult to take that leap, to trust it. If this is resonating with you guys, hit that like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Where are you dealing with this kind of thing in your life? Overthinking, analyzing. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. All right, he's not very fast moving, but he is moving. He is committed. He is loyal and determined and moves forward. More here. Despite how things look. Despite how things look. Loose, yeah, the Devil in reverse. Yeah. Set you free. Set you free. Set yourself free from that devil energy that holds you back, that tells you that you can't, that this isn't practical, this isn't going to work, it's not intelligent. What's your heart telling you? What is your intuition telling you? How can you move through the situation going with the flow and trusting source for the outcome? Because that's what you'd be. Knight of Wands. Go after your passions. There is the Hanged Man here, which is, again, going with the flow, not resisting what is happening, what is transpiring, just moving through it in flow, listening to the intuition. High Priestess. Wands. Queen of Swords again. Queen of Swords again. And she blocks his path. She blocks his forward movement with her iciness, her indifference, her calculating mind, intelligence. Then you have the Hanged Man. Oh. And the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, now she's nurturing. Allow for the flow. Nurture things. She's abundant. Very maternal. Nurturing. She nurtures the seeds. She cares for people. You have, oh, you also got the Queen. You also got the Ace of Swords. The clarity is coming in for you to know what direction to move in. That clarity, clear guidance to move forward toward the victory, the success, the outcome you desire. Overcome the analytical, the overthinking, and move forward the Chariot based on your intuitive guidance, based on clear vision from source and from your intuition. Tap into your intuition here. Pay attention to the intuitive nudges that you're getting from your higher self, from spirit, source. The clarity that's coming in, those messages. Don't dismiss those messages, those intuitive messages that are coming in. Don't push them aside and say, no, that's illogical. Examine it. Look at it. And determine, is it illogical? Or is it something you are being led into that will actually bring you the abundance, the success, the fulfillment you want? Your desires, your passions, your wants are not bad. This Ace of Wands, this Hermit, you're being asked to free yourself from the analytical cage, to move toward your passions, to set yourself free from anything that holds you back, and to move forward, no matter how difficult, one step at a time. It doesn't have to be rushed. It just needs to be slow, steady, deliberate, committed action. Freeing yourself. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Listen to the intuitive guidance. Are you being asked to do something that just doesn't make sense to you, but you know that it's spirit? Examine everything. Examine the situation. Is this from spirit? Be honest with yourself. Look for that intuitive guidance. All right? Let me please from this one. Please for Gemini. Infernal Pact and the Crimson Sentinel. Infernal Pact and the Crimson Sentinel. And I am going to look these up for you. What is it? Number 43 and number 4. All right, let's go to number 4. The Crimson Sentinel. You are a guardian of your inner strength, standing tall amidst chaos. Embrace your protective instincts and stay vigilant. What are you guarding so fiercely? And is it truly serving your growth? What are you guarding so fiercely? That intellect that's telling you you need to hold on to this, that it doesn't make sense to move in the way you're being led. All right, now for the Infernal Pact. Temptation, hidden desires, and forbidden knowledge. This card represents the allure of power and the struggle between light and shadow within yourself. Ooh, is that what that had to do with? This Wands in the reverse, the struggle within you to set yourself free. Your passions are not bad, but is it, ask yourself, are you holding on to the intellectual because it means it's your ego, it's power, it's are you allowing flow? Are you willing to let go a little bit and go with the flow of things and listen to the intuitive guidance? Your reflection on this card, what temptations are holding you back or leading you astray? Are you ready to confront your inner darkness and make a conscious choice to grow? It's about growing here. It's about dealing with the, you know, it could, a mindset perhaps of, you know, you're relying on intellect, not leaving room for intuition, for flow, wanting to control the outcome intellectually and analytically. It does not work. Doesn't work. I'm being drawn to my horror oracle. Go for Gemini from the horror. Okay. All right. We'll go with the first couple that jumped out there. Children of the Night and Friendship coming out here. Children of the Night and Friendship. Interesting. Children of the Night is Dracula. What music they make. Listen to them, your kindred spirits, those of similar habits and haunts who share your tastes and enthusiasms. Many creatures, humans, bats, wolves, have evolved as social animals who benefit from close bonds that go beyond even the blood ties of immediate relatives. Roam with your pack. It's good for the soul. Make it a night to remember. So maybe having some fun here is something that will help you in addressing this issue. Deep. Where's F? E-F. Friends. I'm not finding it. Here we go. Friendship. An American Werewolf in London. Has it occurred to you that it might be unsettling to see you arise from the grave to visit me? Shared experiences, especially traumatic ones, can help forge bonds of friendship. Our friends often know us better than anyone, even when we experience dramatic transformations. It can feel as much like a curse as a blessing to have someone see you as you really are. Recognize, however, that even a friend's best intentioned guidance may be shaded by an ulterior motive. Seek counsel from those who know you well in dealing with the situation. All right? Don't rely solely on your intellect. Seek the counsel of others as well. And seek counsel from spirit guides, higher self. Listen to the intuition. Okay, for Gemini, please. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Here's what we have. Blocked. Look closely at what has to change for you to progress. Your head and thoughts are getting in your way. I can't make this up, guys. Your head and thoughts are getting in your way. Clearing energy and getting more heart-centered will help you to unblock yourself, all right? Let's see what these say. We have combined and we have rooted. Respect stability, cultivate it, and preserve your own energy so that you may continue forward. Be cautious not to let trivial things affect you by becoming more rooted in truth. Truth. All right? And then combine. Remember to surround yourself with people who are beneficial for your soul. Progress is progress, no matter how modest. That Knight of Pentacles, slow progress, but it's progress nonetheless. This would be a fantastic time to combine forces. Getting some help, maybe. I like that. Let's pull you a couple of these, and then I'll pull you some runes. For Gemini. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay. At the end of your life, embrace the love of others. Embracing the love of others. At the end of your life, embrace love. Yeah, because when you come to the end of your life, that's what's going to matter. That's what's going to matter. The relationships. When your heart heals, so will your body and mind. Becoming heart-centered, healing the heart. Listen to your heart. Times move on, whether we want it to or not, or time moves on, whether we want it to or not. Yeah. And then we have, oh my gosh, there's a lot of these. Your beliefs are important when times are tough. Back to the mind and your beliefs. True friendship survives long absences. And your pets enhance your life as much as you do theirs. All right, I don't know why those are there. Maybe there's a pet that offers you comfort. You know, sometimes when we connect with our pets, it helps ground us. And spending time walking the dog even can help clear the mind, give you some clarity in a situation. Let's pull you some runes. We have Thurzaz. This is a warning. This is a cautionary rune. Obstacles. It is also protective from danger. So think things through, all right? Be open to the possibilities, go with the flow, and think things through before making your decision. Consider not only the intellect, but the intuition, the heart as well. And we have Berkana, which is birch tree. It is maternity, it is female fertility, pregnancy, paying motherly attention. Where is she? Queen of Pentacles energy. Nurture the dream, the wish, the path that you are being led on. Nurture your soul, your growth, your idea, the project that you want to birth, that you're being led to birth. And then we have ARIES. This is shelter, protect. You're sheltered. You are protected from negative effects. You know, you think it's illogical to move in this direction that Spirit's leading you in. Listen to your intuitive guidance and know that Spirit's got you. If Spirit leads you into something, I guarantee you, Spirit will provide. All right? Proceed with caution, but trust Source. Go with the flow. Don't push things. Don't force things. Don't resist the flow of things. There is opportunity here for you to move into something very fulfilling. Pay attention. And then we have the eye, which is clarity. It is seeing the truth. Seeing the truth. It is also intuition coming through. That intuitive guidance, clarity, vision. Follow your visions. Follow those intuitive nudges. Don't allow your intellect to be an obstacle in pursuing your dreams, the path that you believe you're being led on. And I know it's a tricky situation. Sometimes it is so hard to discern what is the next move and what is not. Really examine things and trust your intuitive nudges at this time, Gemini. That's what I have for you. If this resonates with you, hit that like, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates. If you want to continue to receive messages of growth and guidance here, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified when the new readings come out. And if you want to dive deep into your own personal situations, there is a link in the description box for my website. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. Blessings and blessings upon you.